Hello. I'm going to try not to talk so loud. I just made a video and it sounded like I was yelling into the microphone. I don't know why I did that, but I wasn't going to upload that to YouTube. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. There's nothing much in this video. I do want to say people are driving me absolutely insane. It's like there's overwhelming evidence for everything, and Occam's razor says the simplest proof is usually the most accurate. Um, Something like that. My brain hasn't been working right lately. Um, yeah, I mean, this is, you can, if you post something stupid down below, I will delete it, but, or anything like that. But yeah, it was found at 9 Mile Hole. It was found in the spot where Jack Stoof took the pictures, and people later went and matched up the pictures to real life areas. It was found by Jack Stoof, who spent a long time. When you look at all these coins that have been graded, that would take a long time. Um, oh, long time, especially if you got an auction house being in between. Then it was sold to some LLC that hasn't come forward yet, and it's up for auction. There's still people going, no, that's not the real treasure, and oh no, that's not the real olive jar, and that's not the real gold nugget. It doesn't match anything in the pictures. Those people drive me insane. Oh. Anyway, as of now, there's 27 days left for online bidding, and bear in mind that after the online bidding, there is a live auction. So, like if a coin is bid up to $2,000 online, the live auction will start the bidding at $2,000 on that coin. And if you had a reserve, if you had a high price or something, that still applies, from what I understand. And so you still could put in a high bid online and hope that that doesn't get outbid by people in the live auction. Um, I was just looking here. What is this thing? Oh, that's the pendant one. Um, is that up here? I'm just looking at the expensive things. The olive jar is at $12,500. I wish I had that kind of disposable income. I'd be living a different life right now. And the large nugget is the most expensive thing going up right now, and that's at $18,000. But I think that's drawing outside interest because of, it's a large nugget from Alaska, and I think not just Fen people are bidding on that, but a lot of the other things I'll bet you Fen people are bidding on almost exclusively. I wanted to see this guy. This guy is up to 1,550. This is the nugget with the, does it say what it is? Gold bale. It doesn't say what it is. It looks like turquoise. Somebody put a turquoise bead on it. But yeah, that's up to 1,500. I was outbid on everything I bid on already, like the first day. That was just kind of my kind of way of watching things. I don't think I think it's kind of pointless to bid until you get close to the 27 days, so you can see what's left. I imagine all the coins, because the coin market these days, the coins are worth about $2,000 each. They're all graded coins and stuff, and they're all ounce of gold. Some of the older actual in circulation coins are 10% copper, but all in all, I bet you all the coins go for over $2,000. Not all the large coins. There are the itsy bitsy coins, and I didn't bid on any of those. I'm hoping the people that don't have a lot of money will get those. I did bid on the weird gold. They think it's necklace or nose ring or earring. all three of them. And I'm just kind of watching those. Um, but yeah, the auction is finally here. I think there's two more things to finish out this hunt, and that would be the live auction at the end and the opening of the olive jar. And I think it would be funny if the person who won the olive jar just never mentions it again. People will be like, what was in the olive jar? The way the paper's rolled up, I bet it's rolled around a little vial. I bet you there's a vial of something in there, a sealed vial, wrapped up in the paper. Just the way it looks in the jar, that paper is like perfectly round, and I bet that's wrapped around something else that is perfectly round, like a vial. And that would make sense. It would. Anything else going on? So those, yeah, that's going to wrap up the Forest Fen treasure. There's still going to be people, and they're still going to drive me crazy. Oh, it wasn't found in Yellowstone. Oh, that's not the real chest. Oh, the real stuff didn't go up for auction. Everything in the auction is a fake. Yet there is no amount of proof you can give these people to get them to believe, and I just don't even engage them. It's not worth it. Beacon Star. Let's talk about that. Something happened this month, and I don't know why. But there's been a big uptick in books, and I don't know if someone mentioned it on Reddit or somewhere like that. But yeah, there's been a big uptick in book sales. Well, comparatively big. So that was interesting. That took me by surprise because the previous month I had like one book sale the whole month. And I'm like, this is a dead hunt. And then all of a sudden, boom, a couple days where it actually climbs like a graph is supposed to. And I'm like, whoa, something happened. But yeah, people are still working on it. And no new news there. I haven't seen anybody post any solutions or ideas. Even like mysterious writings, I go to there every night, and sometimes days go by and I don't see a post in any of the sub forums for any of the hunts, and I just think, wow, no one's working on any hunts, or they're doing it without sharing, or I don't know. It's just really, really weird. And it's like once this Forest Fen treasure hunt was over, the people who wanted to participate in armchair treasure hunts just dropped off the map. And it's kind of sad, but like I said, I go to Mysterious Writings every day and I look for new posts. And every once in a while, I'll see a new post, and it'll be in a hunt that I have nothing to do with. And I'm just glad somebody posted. I don't think anyone's posted in my sub forum, not mine, but the Beacon Star sub forum since February. So that tells you how that's going. Anyway. I'm just here at work. I'm freaking out. You can't tell I'm freaking out, but you see back here, that's where my colleague sits during the day. That's his workstation. And he's retiring, and he is just like an encyclopedia of knowledge, and he is a Rolodex of information. You can look at, we name every computer. You can see tags. You can see tags on every computer. And you could say, hey, here's a computer number. What do you know about it? And he'll be like, oh, that's used by so-and-so, and it's got this program on it. And it was set up specially for this. And, they got the 3 standard things on there. And the last ticket was their email froze up. And I'm like, keep in mind that we have approximately 4,000 to 5,000 computers that we take care of. That is just incredible. It used to be even more so because we used to be able to name our own computers, and we had a naming a naming thing, and so like plant computers that are hooked up to machines were named one way, and office computers that were used by office personnel were named another way. So then it was really easy to break it down, but corporate came and said, nope, we're going to name all your computers for you from now on. So now it's just like a serial number, and we don't get to differentiate. I can't say. We don't get to separate the computers by naming them certain names, which is a total bummer. And they did the same thing with all our equipment, printers and scanners and stuff. Yeah, they said we're naming everything. Anyway, not much else going on. My health is deteriorating, so I'm hoping I live a few more years. I'm on 16 pills a day now. 16 pills. Oh, and injections. And I got a big physical the Monday after Thanksgiving because they think I got nerve damage now, and it's just crazy. So yeah, this is all going to be interesting, and it's going to be an interesting end of the year. And speaking of the end of the year, I'm spending Thanksgiving with my friend in Sioux City. I'm picking up a pre-cooked turkey and ham and some side orders, and we're taking them and distributing it to the patients of the ward, the recovery ward, and yeah, that's my Thanksgiving, and I think it's gonna be fun. And yeah, she just had why can't I say that? Shoulder surgery. She had a torn rotator cuff, and I feel bad because right now she's in a lot of pain, and her arm is immobile, and she can't lay down right, and being a recovering addict, she opted out of a lot of the painkillers, so she's only taken the most basic of painkillers. And yeah, I hope she gets through this soon. Especially since we're doing Thanksgiving and she's only going to have one arm, and she'll be pointing and directing. She'll be the supervisor. Anyway, and then coming back, I'll Thanksgiving with my family like twice, and for different parts of the family, and yeah. And then after Thanksgiving, the Monday after Thanksgiving is when I do my physical, and of course I got to be careful what I eat and stuff because they're going to do blood draws and take my A1Cs and all that good stuff, and Thanksgiving's just going to throw it all out of standard. I've been doing good though with all the pills. Yeah, that's about it. I covered the auction. The highest price thing is that gold nugget for $18,000, and the jar is going for $12,500. I didn't go through and look for the lowest price thing, but I think I still saw some $10 in there, especially on the smaller nuggets. There's a $13. There's some $10 still left in there. We'll see what that is. Like I said, I'm not going to bid anymore until like the 27 days is up, and then I'll see what's out there, and I'll put in my high bid and see what happens. But that's my life in a nutshell. That's what's going on, and everybody's back to work, and we're almost back to work normally. And my daughter ended up getting COVID, which is funny because she said she would never get COVID, and it was just mild case. But yeah, it's one of those things. Hopefully the pandemic's winding down, and hopefully the midterms are gonna be announced soon, and hopefully we'll answer the phone. So you guys have a good night. I'm gonna take off.